I'm pretty sure a lot of us are familiar with the concept that states that our grandparents' prayers are still protecting and guiding us. This has appeared to be very true in Purity's life, as her grandmother's dreams is coming to reality through her. Taryn Woods takes us through to this beautiful story.
Welcome back to Rise with BTV. With me in studio, I have Purity, and this is a very, very, very special interview, one that I've been so excited and looking forward to do. Purity, good morning.
Good morning, Taryn. How are you?
I'm well, thanks, and yourself?
Fine, thank you.
So, I'm so honored and so excited to have you in studio today. Purity, for those that don't know, who is Purity? What is Purity about?
Purity is a girl who grew up in Kwambonambi, in a small town Kwambonambi, just outside Richards Bay. And that's where I know Taryn, and she's family, basically.
You are basically my family, eh?
Yeah. So I was raised by my grandmother alongside my mother, who's now late. And my grandmother has always been this hardworking woman. I don't know where she gets the time and the energy to do everything. But she used to make clothes for me as a young girl. Guess that habit came from that. Like, she always made things for us as kids. And my mom always used to make jerseys with wool and stuff like that, and she taught me how to crochet. Obviously, the culture's always been passed on from generation to generation, and also in primary school, we used to do needlework, and so for some reason, working with my hands has always been something that I always liked, but I just put it away and forgot about it. After high school, I worked in Richards Bay, and then after Richards Bay, I moved to Durban, and then moved back home, and then went back to Durban again just before COVID. Yeah. And during that time, a friend of mine from she's also originally from Empangeni. She got into the Durban Fashion Fair program in 2020. Where it was a hard time to actually do something in fashion, and she was out. That's where I got my inspiration from. Okay. Her name is Jadom Jadu. From that time, I just kind of started taking myself seriously with what I do, because she always used to tell me that you should take your talent to the next level. Yes. So that's where all of this started. Okay.
And that is usually the most difficult thing to do, because you're so humble, you don't actually realize how talented you are, and you just need that little push to get you, look now.
I know, like it was really, it was hard to actually think of it in a bigger spectrum, like, because Durban Fashion Fair is a huge thing, it's massive. So I used to think that, she's just trying to, inspire a friend, but I didn't think of it that until this year. I saw my friend on her status. She just she posted that Durban Fashion Fair is looking for this year's mentees, and I asked her, do you think I should enter? And she said yes. And then I entered and waited and waited.
Yeah, that must have been so nerve-wracking waiting.
Yeah, well, in a way it was, because there was a time when I started calling them to find out if, I just wanted to know if
you're wasting your time.
Is it worth the wait? And then they kept saying, we're gonna call you as soon as we've selected. And then this one day I was just traveling home, got a call from the lady, and she said, you have been selected as one of the Durban Fashion Fair mentees. And I was like, oh, okay. And then she told me the dates when we should come in. Yeah, and then we started somewhere in June, where we went to the, it's called FFSA, where it's a fashion school where we are mentored until the day of the show. Okay. So we get mentors that teach us the basics of fashion, like the history, like everything that pertains to fashion. That's very
exciting. Yeah,
it is, and it's very exciting. It's very emotional. It's like fashion is. I didn't know what fashion is until I started there, because fashion includes everything, like your life, your spirituality, it's actually an everyday it's an everyday
part of your
life.
life
It
without
is a part of
actually-
your life.
yeah, yeah.
So, and from how you draw, like you're given a theme, and where you get to
The actual end
create
product
your
of it.
concept. From the concept, you
Yeah.
have to create a pattern from it. So it's
It's
everything.
probably the most difficult part is to rather put like your brain into real life, isn't it? Your creativity to real life. Well, I mean,
yes.
let's show everyone your beautiful design. So you're telling us off air that you have to actually make 5 designs, and they choose the 4 that actually goes onto the catwalk.
Yes.
And are these one of the designs that walk the catwalk?
Yes.
Would you like showing us? Would you hold it up and show everyone?
Of course. This is the top. Okay, my design was inspired by, I call it Intomfishi. It's a Zulu word
Yeah.
for a mermaid.
Really?
So
I've just learned something.
So from that, I had to create clothes that are in line with what happens in the ocean.
Okay.
So also, my range was swim beachwear basically.
Okay,
So
that's
that's
nice.
why it has it.
It's beautiful.
yeah,
it's funky and flowy and
You can
absolutely stunning. And Pretty, tell us, how can we get a hold of you? What are your social media platforms? How can we order? Do you custom make for individuals clothing items, or how does it work?
I'm still in the process of launching a new Instagram page for the clothing line.
Yeah.
And then my WhatsApp, if anyone wants to order,
Yeah.
my WhatsApp number is 062-843-0618.
Okay, well, which is fantastic. And anyway, I think it's quite a lot easier on WhatsApp because it's direct messaging with you. You can send them photos, they can meet up with you, grab a cup of coffee, and you could take measurements. But now, on a side note, I also knew you have a different company as well,
Yes.
which entails skincare products. Do you want to quickly tell us about your skincare products?
Okay, just before I started the program, I was working on our cannabis products that we make with my partner. Obviously, I've been working in the cannabis industry, so I wanted to actually branch on. I wanted to actually do something on my own.
Yes,
And then we are now making products which they call Farm Hands. That's the name of brand is Farm
And
Hands.
they're labeled beautifully. It looks amazing. I'm so proud of you.
Thank you.
And then what products are in the actual group to choose from?
We have a body cream, and we have hair food, as well as a soap, and we also outsourcing collagen spray. Well, yeah, that's it.
So when it comes to orders, how do they get hold of you? Do they also just WhatsApp you on the same WhatsApp line, and then you can send them catalogs?
Yes, you can use the same number for
Okay.
now, but we also in the process of just I need to separate the two.
Yes,
So
the two
eventually,
businesses.
I'm going to have one for Farm Hands and one for Natlanzi, because Natlanzi is actually the name of my brand.
But Purity, what you've done is absolutely amazing. I don't know how you juggle all your work. Don't know how you're going through your studies, how you got the clothing line, literally a CBD product line. I'm so proud of you, and it's been such an honor to have you in studio. Like we said in the beginning, like we said in the beginning of the interview, you literally are like family to me, and it's just so special to have gone through life with you. And thank you for sharing your amazing work and achievements with us in studio today, and I wish you all the best in your future. Guys, save that WhatsApp number, call Purity, chat to her. I promise you, you won't regret it.
What a beautiful story and such a special bond between Taryn and Purity. We will be back with more shortly after the ad break.